Hello everyone on the internet. My name is Nicholas Jones. For those of you who do not know me, which I think is pretty much 90% of you, I am an artist, and this is my very first video blog. So for those of you that care, if there are any of you, I thank you for watching. On today's first broadcast, I am just putting out some ideas that I had for projects that I'm working on. I am an artist currently going to school in San Francisco. I am from somewhere in Los Angeles, and I am an illustrator. As to why I have a YouTube account and videos on it, I'm not entirely sure. But I like to do collaborative, projects with friends. Friends who do film, friends who do radio, friends who, I don't know anyone who does radio, and people who do video games. There are plenty of those up here in a school where all of those things are present. But I am here to talk to you about personal projects that I wish to do, not only for myself, but also with friends. For those of you who are listening, for those of you who this might pertain to you, I'll post links up to things. First of all, expect to see a lot of updates on my art page, which is JONZY at deviantart.com or .deviantart. So that's the first thing you should keep up. And the second thing, I am planning on doing several collaborative projects. First of all, with people up here. I'm not going to use their names, but one is a fighting game which I plan to post images of character designs on my Facebook or on my DeviantArt as well for all to see. And for some of you who that may concern, look at that. I'm going to work on those mostly during the winter break vacation, because during school I have absolutely no time to do any of that. The next project that I have in, not in the works, but in my head, and that I wish to first of all, I'm going to plug my friend's YouTube place, which is Soapbox Comedy, which you should watch. Hold on. Okay, watch it right now. Well, yeah, go ahead and watch it right now. Pause this video and watch it, because it's funny. I think it's funny. People I've shown it to think it's funny, and people should add it right now to their favorites. If you don't, you're a communist. Not the fun kind of communist, not the hippie San Francisco communist. No, the kind who America hated all the time for some reason. Anyway, that project is something very interesting that I hope my friends in Soapbox Comedy might agree with. But don't take this too heavily, because this is just an idea. But for the fan that may appreciate this of Soapbox Comedy, the fans, I am planning on getting people together to collaborate on an idea for a Dragon/Explosion Force Time Splitters Requiem 9.5-bit adventure. Yeah, you heard me. A 9.5-bit video game for the Flash medium on your computer that you can play. You can play as soon as as probably years from now, probably after the world has ended in 2012, because people believe that will happen. Anyway, in order to pitch it to my friends, that's partially why I made this video, and I plan to make more of these videos, because I will probably have very little to do when I get back home besides a job and trying to figure out things with school. So I am going to work on personal art projects. For those of you who don't think that's a good idea, I will probably punch you in the face. If you're related to me, then I will punch you in the face less hard. And if you are if you don't like the idea but still support it, then I will clap for you. I'll clap so hard. Yeah, you know. That's my Orson Welles impression. And if you don't get that, if you don't understand that, anyway. So that is, oh yeah, the pitch of the idea. Okay, now here's how it goes. Start screen opens. I can't do sound effects. Start screen opens. Right here. Let's say soapbox comedy. And then whatever, I don't know, whatever production company that I choose or whatever, and, you know, my name will be in the credits as guy who did things that got things to happen. And then whatever people who know how to make video games, whatever production company they call themselves, that'll open up, and then it'll be the start screen where it'll have a hand painted, you know, game cover by yours truly, and because that's what it needs. Very reminiscent to Mega Man 1. So yeah, you know. Sorry. Very reminiscent of Mega Man 1. And just sort of, I have let's see. I already have an 8-bit soundtrack in the works for it, and I have a lot of character designs for it. And on top of those things, I have just sort of the idea of how the first level will go. Each level will be based on a new episode, different episode of Dragon / Explosion Force. Probably the first game will be 4 levels total, and it'll be very much in the way either, you know, most Flash games are, but side-scrolling adventure, and it'll all be 8-bit graphics. Someone will have to make the sprites. I'm just designing the character designs, and it'll be very much reminiscent of Mega Man, where you'll have to go through and fight slew of robots all the time, and it'll pretty much as soon as you click the start button, it'll show an empty day on some suburban street corner in Van Nuys, and a small ball will grow with electricity going around it. There will be a man kneeling there. He'll stand up. Clothes will appear on him, with his fedora, his jacket, his pants, his white pants, and it'll be Rex Phaserblade standing there, saying, "So, this is the future. This is me, in the future. Me, Rex Phaserblade. There's no time!" And then that's exactly when the level will start. He'll start running through things. He'll be able to punch, kick, toss his fedora, and of course his lightning bash, because without the lightning bash, Rex Phaserblade he'll still be Rex Phaserblade, but just minus the lightning bash. And it'll pretty much go, each episode will go, you know, a lot like the episodes of Dragon / Explosion Force, if you're a fan like I am. Yes, I am a fan of a extremely obscure series of Flash videos. I think they're funny. Do you want to fight about it? I will own you. I will wreck your body. So anyway, that's that idea. And if you're watching this and you're from Soapbox Comedy and you are a friend of mine and you don't like this idea, I have no qualms about doing absolutely nothing in response, because that's just the kind of person I am. Either way, we need you, Rex. We need you. In the dawn of man, at the end of time, robots have taken over the Earth. These robots have destroyed everything. It is up to you to lightning bash your way through the hordes of robots, to save the princesses in disguise, to help the Tiki God, and to find your brother. Anyway. Respond. I'm waiting for you, Julian. And Mark and Soapbox Comedy. And Wilder. Is there a response down there yet from you guys? I don't know. If not, then I guess I'll just sit here and wait.